Anambra State government shuts down Tower Primary School over examination malpractice. Governor Soludo receives more commendations on Clean Green Initiative as council areas launch the state sanitation program. National Human Rights Commission condemns speedy sanctions on media houses. Finland to join NATO alliance on Tuesday. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening. Welcome to the evening news right here on EBS Television. I am Priska Wanko. The governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has closed down the Tower Primary School, Oba, for involvement in examination malpractice during the 2023 Transition Placement Examination. The Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chimude, announced the closure of the school on behalf of the governor after a meeting held at the conference hall of the Ministry of Education to investigate a case of examination malpractice reported against a PTA teacher, Precious Chibuzo, who invigilated the examination at the Umogali Community Primary School, Oba. Details of this report from here.
Reports from the pupils of Triumphant Cross School, Oba, resulted in the investigation, which revealed that the proprietress of the Tower Academy, Oba Kosisochufu Igwe, sneaked into the examination hall, connived with the PTA teacher, took a photograph of the question paper, solved the questions, and supplied answers to the candidates. The Tower Academy proprietress, Kosisochufu Igwe, who admitted committing the offense, pleaded for forgiveness. Meanwhile, Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chimude, has directed a receipt of the examination for all the candidates involved in the center. The receipt examination, to be personally supervised by the Commissioner, has been fixed for Tuesday, 4th April 2023. The Tower Primary School, Oba, remains closed till further notice, while the PTA teacher, Precious Chibuzo, should not be seen around the school anymore. The government of Anambra State has rewarded the pupils of Triumphant Cross Schools, Oba, for reporting the malpractice during the 2023 Transition Placement Examination. Earlier, while addressing Anambra Crusaders against exam malpractice, the Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chimude, applauded the pupils, encouraging them to avoid distraction from anybody.
Anambra State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afam Obidike, has inspected the State Drug Revolving Fund facility in Awka. Dr. Obidike said the Drug Revolving Fund is aimed at strengthening the health system by creating sustainable processes and infrastructure further down the supply chain. The Commissioner explained that the objective of the Drug Revolving Fund is to make quality-assured health supplies consistently available at both state and local government levels for the benefit of patients. He noted that one of the importance of the Drug Revolving Fund is that the drugs are original, affordable, and that the manufacturer supplies directly to the Drug Revolving Fund, thereby eliminating fake. According to the Health Commissioner, the intention of the state government is to have a model that will align with the National Health Supply Chain Strategic Plan, with a vision to have a government-led sustainable system that is responsive, reliable, and care-friendly to run delivery services to the public and achieve universal health coverage. Dr. Obidike assured that the administration of Governor Chukwuma Soludo is committed to giving the Anambra and all the residents of the state an efficient, affordable, and accessible healthcare system. The Transition Committee Chairman of IMLM Local Government Area, Chief Levinus Onyenwe, has described Governor Chukwuma Soludo's Clean and Green Initiative as a practical approach towards improving the health condition of the citizenry. Speaking at the IMLM Council Secretariat, Anako, during the launch of the Clean and Green Initiative of Governor Soludo, Chief Onyenwe extolled the efforts of the governor to ensure a clean and healthy environment, adding that Anambra State under Governor Soludo is relatively wearing a new look through reformed sanitation programs. The IMLM Local Government Council Chairman will monitor the sanitation exercise in various communities in IMLM through personal participation, commended the people of the area for maintaining a clean environment and for complying with the sanitation programs of the Soludo administration. He urged stakeholders in various communities in IMLM to intensify campaigns against unhealthy environments and commit their resources to assist the government in eradicating diseases that may arise as a result of dirty surroundings. Chief Onyenwe enjoined market leaders and traders in all the markets in IMLM to always ensure that the markets are clean, while calling on school authorities in the area to reintroduce sanitation exercises in their various schools. He appealed to the entire people of IMLM, especially politicians, to reciprocate Governor Soludo's development efforts in the area, such as the ongoing road projects and other dividends of good governance, by giving him the maximum support at all times. The member-elect for Yi State constituency, Sir Innocent Ojike, has started fulfilling his campaign promises by placing persons above 70 years of age on a monthly salary of 10,000 naira. This was demonstrated with a payment of 20 persons of Umanunwa Kindred of Onteje for March during a brief ceremony held in the community. Damian Iwon completes the story.
The gesture, according to Saojike, popularly referred to as Ojikam, is to help support the elderly people who can no longer work for a living. The lawmaker has earlier paid beneficiaries for the month of January and February. Saojike said he decided to embark on the project as he was touched by their plight during his campaign. The lawmaker announced his intention to empower youth through his human capital development scheme and scholarship for brilliant students of Oyi extraction.
During my campaign, I promised them that I will pay them salary every month. People on the month of February, that is when I pledged the promise. So during the February, so I sent my DG to come and fulfill the promise. So today I say to come by myself, and that's why we're here.
In an interview, one of the beneficiaries of the monthly payment, Mr. Patrick Ibekwe, commended the newly elected House of Assembly member for identifying with the aged people in the area, stressing that Saojike will continue to enjoy the support of Ndioyi throughout his political career. Mr. Ibekwe appealed to Ojikam to facilitate the construction of the road from Achalagu to Amadiabante due to its strategic importance, while at the same time expressing regret about the poor electricity supply in the Nteje community. Other speakers at the event, which include Mrs. Teresa Obalem and Mr. Edwin Achebe, prayed for the successful tenure of the newly elected legislator. In his contribution, the President General of Nteje Development Union, Dr. Nnamdi Iloduba, describes Saojike as a good man who has decided to keep his promise to these people, which according to him is not common with conventional politicians, adding that most political office holders never deem it necessary to honor promises made to the people. Meanwhile, the parish priest of Iwenetan's Catholic parish of Umudioka, Reverend Father Emmanuel Obima, has described Saojike, the newly elected lawmaker to represent Oyi in the 10th Assembly, as a man who has the grace and anointing of God. He stated this in his parish house, Umudioka, while playing host to him and other members of his campaign team.
The best. Support before how to move our local government forward. The intention to move our locality forward. Missionary Ojikami is an instrument. The grace is of well. The first day I saw him, I saw grace.
The House of Assembly member-elect said he will give out 30 shuttle buses to Oyi people in June, while soliciting the support of the Catholic priest, who promised that he will key into the project of the House member. The team later paid a courtesy call to the Omuteka family of Obunike.
The National Human Rights Commission, NHRC, has condemned the recent sanctions against some media organizations following complaints by political parties. The Commission's project coordinator, Hilary Obunna, disclosed the agency's position on the sanctions at the review of its MOVE project in Abuja. Obunna explained that it was wrong the speed with which sanctions were being imposed on some television stations just 5 days after complaints were made through a petition. He added that such quick action was capable of sending the wrong signal to the public and the international community, suggesting that thorough investigations were not carried out before the sanctions were slammed. Ogbonna explained that the NHRC was not questioning the rights of sister government agencies to carry out their statutory responsibilities, but said that caution should be exercised when petitions written by politically exposed persons are involved. This is coming few days after the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, slammed a fine of 5 million naira on Channels Television for allegedly breaking the broadcasting law in a program with Dr. Dati Baba Ahmed, Labour Party vice presidential candidate. Troops of Operation Well Punch, in conjunction with Defense Headquarters Special Forces, neutralized 11 terrorists while others fled during the clearance operations to terrorist enclaves at Bagoma, Rema, Bilugai, Dagara, Sabunlaye, Gagumi, Katakaki and Brandagi villages, all in Beningwari local government area of Kaduna State. Troops made contacts with terrorists at Kangagi and Katakaki villages and engaged them with superior firepower. According to the statement by the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Musa Damadami, when troops exploited the general area, they recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, 2 AK-47 magazines, 57 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, 7 matches, and 6 motorcycles, among other sundry items. Instead, the Military High Command commended troops of Operation Well Punch and encouraged the general public to avail troops with credible and timely information on criminal activities. Finland's flag will be hoisted outside NATO headquarters on Tuesday when it becomes the newest member of the Western Alliance, Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg has said. Russian President Vladimir Putin's all-out invasion of Ukraine last year upended European security and pushed Finland and its neighbor Sweden to drop decades of non-alignment and seek to join NATO protective umbrella. Objections from Turkey and Hungary held up Helsinki's bid for months and are still blocking Stockholm before the parliament in Ankara cleared the final obstacle for Finland with a vote last week. Completing the ratification in well under a year still makes this fastest membership process in the alliance's recent history. Now, all that is left are the highly choreographed formalities at NATO headquarters in Brussels. Finland's foreign minister will hand over the formal accession papers to U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. The keeper of NATO's founding treaty and the country's blue and white flag will be raised alongside those of its new allies. Sports. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has identified 3 signings to make this summer to strengthen his squad. Ten Hag watched as Man United was beaten 2-0 by Newcastle United in Sunday's Premier League tie. His team currently sits in 4th position at the Premier League table. The Red Devils can qualify for the UEFA Champions League by winning the Europa League, and it is paramount for Ten Hag's side to get a qualification in order to attract their top targets. However, according to The Athletic, Ten Hag wants a top-class centre-forward, a new right-back, and a box-to-box midfielder to booster his squad this summer. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS in many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website. It's www.absradiotv.com. To end the news this evening, a recap of the main points. Anambra State government has shut down Tower Primary School over examination malpractice. Governor Soludo has received more commendations on clean green initiatives as council areas launch the state sanitation program. National Human Rights Commission has condemned the speedy sanctions on media houses. Finland is to join NATO alliance on Tuesday. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that ends the evening news on ABS Television at this time. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Honko. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.